Well, after 3 months of being on a mini vacation, Underground Noise Wedging comes back to blast off in outer space from the underground. And as you know, Rhino and I are here to talk with the boys in Kumsumption, all the way from Los Angeles, California. What's up, dudes? Welcome to our show.
What's up?
Hey, glad to have you guys on the show tonight.
Co-host.
That's right, co-host Rhino, and our co-host standing in silent mode right behind him, as always, Roger Wilco. I almost forgot to mention that.
He had a better weekend than all of us.
Yeah. So I'd like you guys to introduce yourselves. Tell us what you do in the band.
First, bro. My name's David. I'm the drummer for Kumsumption. Brother Darkness, guitarist, lead guitarist.
I'm Josh. I'm the bassist.
And I'm Joe. I'm the vocalist, guitarist, and in charge of like most of the social medias and shit.
And you're the man I've been talking to on the phone.
Yes, sir. We've been sharing correspondences, texting, just relating in the whole metal journey and stuff, so it's glad to like finally, have a conversation in the flesh, so to speak, and get you to meet the band and stuff, man.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
Right on.
The first question I'm going to ask you guys is, how did you guys meet together and form this brutal band?
So let's start chronologically. These two guys right here are the main fucking guys right here.
Yeah, we've been best friends since high school and middle school. We go way back. So when we kind of developed the chemistry when we were in another band called Mortal Slaughter, but that just kind of went down, and then we just formed Kumsumption during COVID.
But that's part of the lore. These guys are like old 2008, 2009 death thrash band from Los Angeles. And even though they didn't break out, these guys are like the blueprint for Kumsumption. And so it's funny that you say that because, like the band has had many members, including the old bassist of Mortal Slaughter. But these guys are the masterminds. And
yeah, we kept it going.
Yeah.
We just never stopped. We developed a sound eventually, and we eventually just went forward with it, and we gathered more members, like everything was it just worked out eventually. And I also felt like moving on from Mortal Slaughter because that was just back then. Yeah, we were known as the dudes from Mortal Slaughter. And I was like, nah, fuck that. And I didn't want to hear that anymore because of what's been happening with that band. So we kind of like stepped our way towards a new name, which is Kumsumption.
Yeah, it's very unique because when I first saw the name, I found you guys accidentally on TikTok. And I was like, what kind of name is this? Kumsumption. So I said, okay, they can buy the word cum, but label it as a K in consumption. So Kumsumption. I guess that would sum it up, right?
Yep. Yeah, that was this guy's idea right here. David's right here.
Genius.
Yeah.
Meaning to that name because it came from a time where COVID kind of controlled everybody, and everyone was just consuming everything.
Oh, okay.
Like I was just like
toilet paper, everything. Food. There was no gas, no food. Curfew at 4 p.m., dude. And we live on the West Coast, so we see the sunset, and it's like the sun is still like midday, and they're like, "Oh, curfew, everyone go home." And so we were just like, "Fuck that! We're gonna go to the studio. We're gonna jam out." And like I said, like chronologically, I was lucky enough to be like the next member. I hit this guy up. I hit David up. I was like, "Hey, I'm bored. I'm doing nothing at all. Can we jam out?" And he was like, "Actually, come here. I got a guitarist. Let's do something." And it was kind of like a project, just a means to get away from the whole COVID, the whole lockdown thing. And it quickly became something very, very like, it was its own beast, so to speak. It was like we would just come. We would crave the fucking, no pun intended, we would come to the studio and try to get away from the curfews, try to get away from everything, but...
Did you come in the studio?
What was that?
Did you come in the studio?
We got some stupid trains in the background, man.
Yeah, I know.
What was that again? I'm so sorry.
I said, did you come in the studio?
Hell yeah,
oh, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
I was
I
like,
apologize.
We came
I'm tired. I partied with Roger for 4 days, and
Oh
But
god.
yeah, me and Mark, this and that. Then I met this guy who, so
We
I wanted,
knew-
like, I want to get a little detailed. I wanted to buy some weed, and I knew somebody
back in
and
the day, back in the day.
back in the day, and I knew his mom, and I was like, hey, let me get something. And all of a sudden, I was like, hey, I want to smoke. And then she turned around, she goes, Joe. And that's when I met Joe.
that's awesome.
Told this guy, you can smoke in the house, but you got to smoke with my son first. And this is when I was like 16 with the recommendation card for marijuana and stuff. So it was perfectly legal. But yeah, that's kind of how me and him met. And so fast forward like 5, 6, 7 years, and we're in a band now. You know, we're doing it. We're making things happen, and I couldn't ask for better bandmates. We couldn't ask for better bandmates. We're doing it. We got our first EP out, and we're just giving it hell right now on this side.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. Manifested to Destroy. If you guys haven't heard it, it's on all streaming platforms, Spotify, YouTube, I'm sure Apple iTunes and Amazon Music.
Yep.
So let's see what Rhino's got for you tonight. Rhino's the co-host, as you guys know now.
Rhino's really tired from 4 days of partying with
Dude.
metalheads. But Roger came with us. He's a lifer. So I would like each of you to confess something to Roger.
And we apologize for the whole time delay. I know you guys are like 3 hours ahead of us.
No, I want you to confess.
For sure.
Confess your deepest sin to Roger.
Yeah, man. We just got out of the studio right now, so we were practicing. We're getting ready for a couple shows. One in Long Beach, one in downtown LA. And we're kind of brainstorming right now. We're in the process of brainstorming what we're gonna go with this EP, how we're gonna market it, and just how we're gonna reinforce our status as, you know, a force to be reckoned with, so to speak. You know, like how are we gonna make sure that people know Kumsumption? Oh, because even in our hometown, LA is a big city. There's lots of death metal bands, but we're so focused right now on how the fuck we're gonna separate ourselves from the crop. And you Manifested to Destroy is basically that. Like we're manifesting this album to just take over the airwaves, you know, take over the forefront of death metal. And Los Angeles it's a big city. There's lots of metal bands, lots of thrash, punk, you know, black metal. But right now I would like to say, like, we are doing our best to make sure that we are at the forefront of all that, getting to know everyone from across country, such as you guys, and abroad the seas and the UK and everything. You know, we're doing as much as we can, and it's a busy job. It's a full-time job, to be honest, but it's something that we love, and we can't wait for everyone to do that. You know.
Absolutely. I'll turn it back to Al for a sec.
Are you okay today, Rhino?
What's that?
You doing okay?
No, I'm fucking exhausted.
I know. You're old.
Yeah, Al's been partying for like 3 fucking
fast
days,
4
man.
days, bro.
Yeah.
No. Roger and I have partied the last 4 days, like partied hard.
Nice. Savage, man. Savage.
I was gonna blame everything on Roger, do you?
He went to the ocean with us. He partied his ass off. I don't remember half of it, but
There we go.
We're right on. Yeah, no worries here, man. You do what you gotta do, and we'll be here with Al, man.
No. Well, I want to go to California, though. What are your, California gave birth to, well, half a punk. It's half East Coast, half West Coast. And you had hardcore, half East Coast, half West Coast. So where are your influences in that?
Well, I guess you would say like Slayer for sure. Slayer, even like, south of the border, Brazil, Sepultura.
Yes.
Overseas, Creator, Germany.
Yes.
That's just, I guess, that's a whole summarization of the whole of us. Individually, we have like so many different influences. bassist Josh right here is into more of the hardcore, metalcore kind of stuff. Mark is into the more old school brutal death metal. David is,
I pretty much listen to everything, and I just try to keep up with the sounds that it's happening right now, like trying to study and what's going on out there so far.
And likewise, man, like I love old school death metal and old school thrash, but I'm always looking for that more extreme type of music, that extreme stuff. Even the whole beatdown culture, fucking Houston and shit. I want to shout them out, but trying to listen, ingest, and adapt the different styles of metal because we are a community. It's a job in itself, and so in the end of the day, I feel like we're more close to home with our roots. Like I said, Slayer, like the whole Brazilian south of the border. We're Mexican American. They're different races and stuff. Not Josh. Josh is Josh is the only.
I'm the fucking culture of the band right now, bro.
Right now he's the financial advisor right now.
No, not even, bro.
But it's a clash of the cultures with us. So like I said, we try to we stay open minded. Like we've heard it all. We want to hear it again. So there's really no kind of barriers or boundaries that we're not afraid to cross. We're and able to adapt to all these different styles, and
bring together more different. Because with metal, a lot of things will ultimately fall into different subgenres, and then they'll be very strict to that subgenre. So our goal was kind of to blend a lot of different elements from different subgenres, so you get something.
Right.
Yeah, we're trying to promote an open-mindedness that is very necessary for the survival of metal. It's very true. It's very true. And like at the end of the day, if you love metal and you like to pit, I don't give a fuck how the fuck you pit, but you get that aggression, you get that emotion out, and that's what we're all about. Getting that emotion out, getting that rawness, that that muscle out, getting that stress out, and that's what we purvey to everyone who listens to our music and everyone we meet. It's about getting that stress out, and hey, man, like deal with that shit in the pit, and all is forgiven. Like metal horns up. Dang, metal horns up.
Now, real quick, I cannot pronounce it in the proper way, but I love Sepultura.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. Who was the better drummer, Igor or Eloy?
Igor. It's Igor.
What, the drummer?
Mm-hmm. Igor Calavera.
Yeah. Everyone agrees with Igor then.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it, boss.
I guess it's a unanimous decision. That's friggin' awesome.
And just one more. Good. Yeah. Okay, you get to bring a musician back from the dead, but you have to sacrifice a modern musician.
Okay,
who's
so
going north and who's going south.
Got you. Let's do in order. So Josh, what do you say? You kill one musician to get a musician back from the dead. What's your...
Yeah, that's brutal.
That's kind of savage, but yeah.
Harry came to bring back Jeff.
No, that's true. Kerry came from Slayer to bring back Jeff Hennum for Slayer. Like, should have been Kerry King.
Yeah, should have been Kerry. I'm sorry.
I'm with you on that one.
Jeff more than Kerry. I'm gonna be honest
Hey,
with you, all right?
Kumsumption, we're straight facts right here. I'll double that.
Yeah.
Lars for Cliff. Lars.
Yes.
Hey, Lars for Neil Peart, man.
No,
Lars
same
for
band,
Eddie Lars for Neil Peart. Hell yeah.
Well, hold on. Can't we just agree to get rid of Lars without anything in return?
Well, Lars isn't even the best drummer in Metallica, man.
No.
He's a drummer. Right?
He's a drummer.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Garbage can snare drum.
He owns a drum kit. Right.
Yeah. I have to bring back like Neil Peart.
But who would you trade off?
Oh yeah, like Lars easily, bro. Like Lars so quickly. Like, bring back some
It's a lot of hate for Lars here. Sorry, guys.
Well, yeah, you brought up.
You give him
I
back
don't think
right.
anybody's offended.
Well, that's a good one to kill for sure.
Dimebag, bro. Bring back Dimebag.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Oh
Dimebag.
God.
You're fucking Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
But then you have two choices. You have to choose between what brother.
Not like horrendous.
You gotta,
I'll be
yeah, because
Oh, wait. No. Bring back Trevor from the Black Dahlia murder, but then kill Corey Taylor. There you go.
Okay, there you go. Sorry, Slipknot.
Yeah.
Slipknot's good too.
They're good. And Corey,
Yeah, but it's just Trevor from the Black Dahlia murders.
He was
Dude,
able to
R.I.P.
keep both
bro.
ranges,
He was
you know?
like,
okay.
bro.
You know, what I liked about Trevor Sturnett, just to bring it up, is the fact that the dude supported everybody and anybody that was in the metal scene. Whether you're well known or not well known, he didn't give a fuck. But he did care enough to say, "Hey, I like you guys."
Yeah, and he would listen to like bands that were up and coming, which is like very rare for bands that are successful to like really kind of give back to bands coming up in that way. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Trevor would be my pick.
That's a good choice. That's a good, very good choice, man. Yeah.
Yeah, because if Trevor was still alive, I would send him a Nightmare Crypt T-shirt if I had one. But I haven't made those yet.
There you go, brother.
Yeah,
Hell
shout out to the guys in the Black Dahlia murder for keeping that shit going.
Right. Absolutely. Big shout out to those dudes.
That's tight, dude.
Well, let me ask you guys this question. If you guys didn't choose music as something to do, what would you have done otherwise? Would you have pursued a different type of career?
I can answer that. Well, I'm already doing it anyway. I'm an arcade technician at Dave & Buster's here in Hollywood. So I've been there for 9 years, and I just
busted.
Anyway, yeah, that's what I do.
He's a computer nerd. He fixes all the games. He's into that stuff. I worked with this guy. He got me a job, and I had to do a no call no show because it was not for me. But David is the guy he's the tech whiz right here. David right here.
That's called making money. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey, you got to do it one way or another. There's always one way or more to do it.
I'd probably just be a professional driver. That's what I fucking do already. Truck driver.
But ask him what he does now. What do you do now? What are you?
Stripper.
What are the?
Oh shit! I have too many clothes on.
This guy
driving Miss Daisy over.
This guy, you need a getaway driver.
Underground Noise webzine has now been known as X-rated.
No, this guy delivers like big quantities of cannabis all through California.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think.
Way to go, dude.
But that's still pretty fun. I mean, it's not legal in every state, right? So this guy,
modern day Kennedy, right?
Like today, he's like, here, he threw me a whole eighth, like, roll everything, I don't care. Like, this is the guy. When you want to smoke, this is the guy right here.
So basically, Mark's always gone.
Mark has the dank. It's on our EPK. All right.
Too cool.
Yeah.
Mark has the dank. And Josh right here is what is he?
Yeah.
Studio manager or something like that.
Yeah. Well, basically, yeah, fucking with some form of electrical engineering. So similar to David in that way, building shit with computers and electronics.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And me, if I weren't a singer or guitarist, I'm already doing it too. I'm like a professional chef. So just culinary, that's my expertise. And
he definitely Cole.
I just eat. Yeah, this guy. Oh, just put it this way: whenever there's a barbecue, I'm the one that's cooking. Yeah. These guys don't know shit.
Come on,
no.
We had to zoom out to get him. So
yeah, slow brain, some fucking rib, something.
All I gotta say about that is, as long as you're not taking a scalpel to my face and calling it sculinary.
Culinary.
No.
Words, man. I'm telling you, try to match wits with me. It's nearly impossible.
I would never, man. I would never.
Dude, we should make a song called Sculinary.
Dude.
Awesome.
You like that shit, dude? I would make a cool song for it.
Man.
You guys could dedicate it to me at every show.
Oh, dude, we're gonna shout you out as a fucking co-writer, bro. You got dibs on.
I'll contribute lyrics and vocals for it. Why the fuck not, man? I'm down.
If you weren't far away, I'd do your picks.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think we have like a list.
Rhino's an amazing photographer. He takes amazing pictures. Better than some people I've seen. I mean, Alex Webster's wife, she does a great job too, but Rhino does amazing as well.
Dude, yeah. Big shout out to Alex Webster. Amazing bass player, amazing musician.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely one of our influential, like idols right there. Yeah.
There you go, Cannibal Corpse hat.
Hell yeah, man.
I was wearing it for a while, but it got a little too hot.
Oh, and sorry. We're working off of.
It's like.
There we go. Yeah,
Cool.
definitely.
You guys are still here.
I'm playing.
Yeah, let's talk more about your EP a little bit. I mean, how did it come about? Like, how long did it take you guys to prepare it? How many songs were you thinking about putting on it at first? Tell me a little bit more about it.
About the EP?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, so one of the songs was originally one of the prior bands, Mortal Slaughter. It was an older song that they had already made. Second song, guitars wrote it. Third, yeah. So Severed is the oldest song in our catalog, written by David and Mark right here. It was from the other band that they mentioned, Mortal Slaughter, but they went ahead and brought it over to us. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Dude, quit leaning on the table. That's the
You're
one.
All
right, we're good.
Yeah.
So fast forward, we're still playing that song Severed and stuff. Mark wrote another song called Cosby's Drink, and it's more of a parody than it is a song, you know.
It's a parody. Yeah,
but
it's shit on that one.
It's super brutal. It's basically a song about awareness. You know, like we tell everybody, make sure you guys are drinking from the bartenders and, you know, get high on your own supply kind of deal.
Hey,
you know?
we're all in metal, right? We know what we're doing here. We're making
be careful.
Shit, okay?
Be careful. Beware of Cosby, because there's many Cosbys out there. You know, you gotta be careful. And then
that's a problem.
Another song that it's on the EP, Nuclear Cremation. David had the idea for that one, and it's more of a straightforward grindcore death metal kind of song, you know,
kind of like a speed, kind of fast death kind of thing, but without like the necessary blast beats or whatever. It's just something to have fun with.
I'd say the influence for that song is more towards like Repulsion, Terrorizer, that kind of speed, that tempo. That's what we're aiming for.
It's good stuff, man. I haven't listened to them in a long time. Horrified is
just like those grimy riffs, like it just makes like start the mosh pit. Shit like that. That's what that song was going towards. For sure.
Yeah.
That grimy sound.
Yeah, nothing wrong with some old school crunchy grindcore, you know.
Wrong with those riffs. That's what we went towards that. And then Inhuman was created by this mastermind right here, that little for that song.
Yeah, so Inhuman, I had like just a sequence of riffs that I wanted to make into a song, and so what I did was just like I kind of mastered what I wanted to show them, and then I showed them the song, and we just added solos over it, you know, like where it's natural, and that was Inhuman right there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was really surprised by it because I was like, wow, I never heard a band like this before. They have their own unique sound. I mean, there's some death metal bands to me, you know, that really stand out, and then there's some that just don't, you know, give me that kind of vibe or that energy. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with this band? Why do they sound like shit? Well, maybe their production was bad. Who knows? It could have been anything.
Yeah, so
what?
I want to touch on that, what you just said, the whole production. So we actually got some advice. We're good. So we got some advice from one of our fellow Los Angeles death metal bands. That's another band I want to give a shout out to, Exotosis, specifically Julio and Justin, dual lead guitar players. So they gave us the connection with our engineer, who is actually Charles Elliott of Abysmal Dawn. And I'm not too sure if you know Abysmal Dawn is, but they're a force to be reckoned with also. And so Charles was the guy actually who tracked all our drumming, live drums, live guitar, reamp, everything. Charles was the guy. He oversaw the whole Manifested to Destroy EP. And Charles is the man. So I want to give a big shout out to
Wizard.
He is the wizard. Yes, Charles Elliott of Abysmal Dawn, guys. That is the man you want to master mix and record your fucking EP. And hopefully we want to do business with him again, because we have an itch already to drop the LP. We have an itch to drop the actual 9 tracks we have right now in the works, and we're ready to take break for winter and write more. So we're just nonstop. We're nonstop on the warpath. But a quick shout out to Abysmal Dawn right there, you know. And
Nice.
It looks like you guys are in outer space over there. I love the background.
Oh yeah, we got to figure it out right now.
Perfect. Hey, is that the asteroid? Oh wait, that went far away.
Oh, there we go.
That's me, bro.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You calling my big head a meteorite?
Hey, I got a meteorite right here, man. See,
You do. We could play movies on that thing.
you can even play tic-tac-toe a couple of times in there if you're lucky.
I don't call him a forehead. They call him a five head.
Oh,
bro.
five head,
What
bro.
movie you want to watch?
Yes, a 5 head. Thank you.
Thank
And the headbutt herder, and I'm just smarter with a bigger brain. Not
Well,
to
he's
sound arrogant.
Mastermind behind Kumsumption, man. So you gotta give him some slack, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I've had to play on words most of my life, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. I'm
For real.
done.
Well, I'm going to throw it back to Rhino. See what
All
he
right. Okay, so for each member, in 60 seconds, tell me how your sound affects the band Kumsumption.
Ooh.
All right.
What was the question?
Okay.
Each member, how you affect the sound of the band.
How your sound affects us.
Oh, okay.
What do you
Wants
put
to start.
in? What do you?
Me? All right. Well, as the bass player, you know, in metal, obviously, that's not necessarily always been the most loudest instrument, but most of my goal in affecting the sound of this band is ultimately to be the glue between the harmonic element and the rhythmic element. So a lot of the best bass players are, to me, people that more or less don't necessarily take the spotlight, but provide something that pushes the song forward and helps to give emphasis of the harmony while respectfully emphasizing also the rhythmic. So with the bass being something that fits right in that middle pocket, for me is what I tend to bring to the band and like tend to marry those two in between.
That is true.
That's pretty cool.
What?
So, okay.
The guitarist right here.
Yeah,
the guitarist.
the
The guitarist.
I'd say what I bring to the band is ideas, riffs for sure. Just freaking yeah, just I come up with a bunch of song rough drafts, you know.
Yeah, he's a
And
very
I bring it to the rest of the guys too, like, yo, what do you think about this riff? Like, is this something we could work with or not? And then usually we end up all putting our input into it, and then we just like make it a fine fucking weapon
Yep.
at the end, you know,
Yep.
a fucking masterpiece.
10 minutes left.
This goober over here plays our drums.
He's
So.
What do you? Yeah, he's
the
what do
heartbeat.
what do you bring to the
He's the
band?
heartbeat.
Man, so as a drummer,
As the drum.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So as the drummer, I try to keep my tempo as best as I can between everybody, so no one doesn't slow down or go ahead of somebody. And also with everyone else, like with Joe, Mark, and Josh, I am always picking their brains to find out new riffs, what kind of drum fills or kind of drum leads or drum beginnings that I can start with those riffs. And then from there on, we just start jamming out, coming up with riffs. Like,
Yeah, we basically also like what he means is like we take it out of the shooting range, see if it works out or not. It's a new weapon we create. You're like, yo, what do you think of this motherfucking riff? And if it goes on, you know, we make a fine weapon out of it. We're like, let's bring this out. Let's see if people like it.
Yeah.
Then let's test it. Let's see if it explodes in their fucking head and just makes their ear bleed or something. I don't know. Something like that. But,
so, yeah, pretty much what he said.
that's my way to describe it.
Yeah, but pretty much, just developing and
we're all like blacksmith to like, it
Yeah.
starts from a little fetus and then we create a fucking monster.
Yeah, but the drums specifically is what he's asking. What do you bring to the drum element?
The heart.
Do you feel like this?
Yeah. What is your
That's the heart.
niche in drums? What makes you different from other drummers, dude?
What makes me from
Different.
Yeah. What's your je ne sais quoi?
How big is your dick?
Yeah, bro.
Like, tell
What
him.
kind of thickness are you working?
What are you bringing to the table?
He has an old school play style, I guess. That's all.
This guy is
Hey,
old school, single blast beat, like kind of old school.
Hey, let him answer. What do you feel like? He's asking for your opinion, bro.
We love this guy, man.
Hey,
This is
apparently
the guy
doesn't
right
have a mouth.
This is the guy.
There's two other mouths for him. Oh,
8 minutes, Rhino.
So if it's speed and control what they want, that's what I'm here for. That's what I bring to the table. I bring those drums. I bring those morbid. Most of my blast beats are kind of inspired by Morbid Angel, by Altars of Madness. More of that blast beats, like Blasphemy, Altars of Madness, fucking Maze of Torment, and Bleed for the Devil. Like more those kind of blast beats is something I like seeing, I like playing, and I also like seeing being moshed to. It's something like that. It's just like get into the pit and just fucking start marching, get your ass in there. It's more of those beats that I like bringing to the table, and also like the thrash, also like the fast beats, like all that stuff.
Let me ask you something, David. What's the fastest beats per minute you can do?
Oh, 160, dude.
I'm gonna say
175, right?
It depends on what she looks like.
blast beat wise, I want to say like, man, I'm not even gonna say 100 because I'm still practicing. Like if you listen to Human, like you can see how I'm starting like to build up those blast beats like towards the next songs that we want to develop and record. Like that's just something for like.
All right.
Something, yes.
So I'm gonna give you the BPM of every song. All right. Severed goes from 200 to 180, but the 180 is double timed, so it's really like I don't know 460.
360.
Yeah, there you go. Inhuman is 210 all the way. Cosby's Drink is 150. No, Cosby's Drink is
160, right?
Yeah. Cosby's Drink is 165 to 230. Because there's a change in the verses and the chorus. The verses are faster. And then Nuclear Cremation is 175 the whole way. But he changes the like half pace, double time kind of stuff. So those are the BPMs for the songs.
That's awesome. Yeah, some of my songs in my band we've got are at like 190. There's a couple that are like maybe 220, if that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Well, what we've learned too is like it can be a specific BPM. Say it can be up there like 230, 250, but depending on the beat, it won't necessarily be fast, you know? And that's when double time half beats come in handy, because you can do a half beat 250 and it sounds slow, but then you kick in that 250 and it's like, oh shit, like it's like these guys went from slow to fast. No, it's the same BPM. It's just the way the riff is played too, you know? And
yeah.
so
They're asking what you bring us.
oh, and then okay, so then to your former question, what do I bring to the band? What makes us different and shit? I feel like these guys said, these guys create the riffs. These guys give me the riffs. These guys give me raw product. It's like a raw diamond, man. These guys give me fucking gems from the underworld, bro. These guys give me the riffs, and it's my job to check them out, to detail them, to polish them, bro. And they'll give me riffs, bro. And I swear, they'll give me a set of riffs, like a 5-minute long video, and that'll be enough for 3 other songs, you know? It's just what I see, what I feel. I paste and glue. I show them, and if they don't like it, we work together, you know? That's kind of what I'm there. I've been writing songs, making music for like 10, 12 plus years, you know? So when these guys come to me and we came together and we made a band, it's like, it's a perfect fit. Because we're like the golden goose, man. I feel like, in my opinion, we are like the golden goose. Like, no matter what the hell we're going through and whatever the fuck music we play, there's something to be gained from it, you know? It might not be a song, you know, right away, but give us a month. Give us a month. Give us 2 months, man. Those riffs, bro.
Oh, shit.
You would think like 7 minutes of riffs, right? It's like 3 songs, 4 songs right there. How? We just categorized everything and we built on that, you know? So I feel like that's what I bring, and these guys,
hell yeah.
I would be nothing without these guys, because these guys are the products right here, you know?
Yeah, we're coming up on one session.
I'm just a shoe shiner, bro. I'll get my shine box, bro. I'll get my shine box.
Okay,
I have
to
to,
answer his question, he brings like these heavy ass vocals and a lot of sense with regards to how to build a good song. That's kind of the element that Joe brings, that he's meandering to like wrap that up in a timely manner.
You guys, Kumsumption, I think it's a unique name, like I said before. What are some of your favorite gore grinder death metal bands that kind of adapt to your sound. As you guys know, I'm wearing my Levitic t-shirt. We were just talking about that.
Like you want most recent bands like around this era?
Yeah,
right
we're
now?
kind of fucking with. Yeah,
Maybe present or maybe back in the.
I will say this. Right now I'm fucking with fucking Gutlax. So like Dirty Grindcore, and another one. Shout out to Rump Prump. They're more fucking obscure, like old school fucking grind band, but yeah, just the catchy drum beats, man. That's what I'm fucking with right now.
I'm more into the old school death metal, so Insanity, freaking Cadaver, freaking old school bands. Hypocrisy is like one of my top favorite. Yes, I'm more into the old school death metal sound.
There you go, bro.
Let's see. Yeah, so Empatigo, Mortuary, Napalm Death, and just a lot of kind of like the old school, like kind of like names not really heard of kind of bands, like all that stuff.
Yeah, I can totally dig that.
Yep. And then shit. I kind of keep circling around like Cannibal Corpse, fucking obviously the Black Dahlia Murder, Dying Fetus.
Oh, like Sanguisugabog, bro.
Yeah, Sanguisugabog.
They're like kind of.
Oh yeah, but that's not like that Texas metal shit is gonna hit me like Gatekeeper, fucking what else? Creeping Death.
Yeah.
Who else?
It's like a borderline.
Fuming Mouth.
Yeah.
They've been really good.
You got to give you credit for mentioning Sugabog, because they're that band that's got this spaghetti logo.
And the one that's like so fucking complex.
Crazy.
Yeah, it looks like a plate
like,
of spaghetti.
Yeah, it's almost like Midwestern, like almost Texas death metal kind of scene. Where it's
They're cool though.
Yeah, I've been fucking with them just because I really like that kind of scene out there and a lot of what they're doing. Yeah,
they got some good bands down there in Texas. Gutricide's a good band from there.
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
You know, it's funny that you guys mentioned Gutalax. I really can't get into those cricket vocals unless it's Clay Lemansky from Cemetery Rapist.
Dude, it's funny because I was like, I had that opinion too, dude. I had that opinion for the longest. But a close friend of mine would always do the swine pig noises. Just so it's like okay,
the brie, bring me my cheese.
Man, and just like I get it, but it's more of an element of fun, and just like I don't know, like the whole groove of the whole groove. They have a groove, they have riffs that are just groovy, and it's like you know what? Sometimes you just need to fucking have fun and just like drink a couple beers, get fucked up, and just mosh out two fucking pig noises, man. Sometimes that's what the soul needs, man. And you know what? I'm not here to hate nobody, bro. You play me some Gutlax, bro. I'm gonna fucking start like doing the worm in the pit, bro. I swear, like.
I can understand that because I said one day on Failbook, which I call Facebook, because it's full of failure, no matter what you do. Well, anyway, my profile picture said. It says, I don't care if people hate me. I only hate chomos.
Yeah, that's fair. I could get behind that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I give everybody a lot of credit, but there's some bands that I give a lot of crap. But nowadays I said, well, you know what? They're doing their own thing. You're not up there yet. Don't fucking bitch. I'm not bitching. I'm just saying, hey, we're all in this together. Let's fucking stick to it. Support the underdogs, because some of us don't do that anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seems like it's like a popularity contest for some people, and they push just other people away, and it sucks. But if you stick with what you do and what you love doing, hey, you're going to do something for everybody.
Well, that's the thing, man. It's like even for the people that are not maybe necessarily super deep into death metal too, it doesn't have to be like you have to know every fucking band. Like if you just enjoy metal, however you enjoy metal, fucking go for it, dude. I like to play metal. That's how I enjoy metal. Like if you enjoy metal by listening, then enjoy metal. It's all relative to how you enjoy the subject and the genre,
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a passion for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for David, at least he's court ordered to be here, so.
Well, let me ask you guys this question. This is one of Rhino's favorite questions. What's the craziest thing that you've ever seen while performing?
Oh, dude, last week I was getting heckled like a motherfucker.
So, so we played a fucking.
They kept saying I looked like I was in the wrong band, like I was in a hardcore band next to a death metal band. It was great.
Just to let you guys know, this is our Weezer-looking dude that plays death metal, and I'm gonna let you guys know now. Weezer-looking dudes can play death metal too.
Yeah, dude.
You just gotta get them in the right band, all right? So, you know where the quote is from. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna know where that quote is from. But I'm just letting you know, it's not what you look like. It's what the fuck you play. And we bring that. I feel like we do justice to the old school, but just you wait. Because EP number 1 is nothing compared to what we have right now.
To tag in the story, basically we were getting heckled on stage, which happens, duh. But it was a little bit funnier this time because I just kept hitting us with like, oh, he's in the wrong fucking band, that kind of dumb shit. And like we're not inhuman. Like obviously we know what the fuck we look like. It's funny, but we're there to play a show. So we get through the show, and then afterwards, the guy comes up to us, and he's sloshed. It's the usual kind of heckler, just somebody like kind of looking to fuck with people. And we're nice to him and all that shit. And then lo and behold, after we left, we got a text from David. The guy apparently kept barking up the wrong tree around the venue and got knocked the fuck out and laid out in the street. So so we were laughing because it was like, Jesus, dude, like that, you heckled us, you fucked with us, we didn't give you that energy back. You went down the street to this homeless guy that was there, and he gave you that energy back. Like he's definitely not taking your bullshit. So
Damn.
you found your friend, bro. He knocked your fuck out, like. And so we hope he's okay, obviously, but it's like that's like some of the crazier shit that we'll see playing in the metal scene here in LA. Is like some people come into the scene for the right reasons. They're trying to get some energy off and like have a good experience in that moment, mosh with the pit and all that kind of stuff. Other people are coming to bring that kind of energy back into a situation where they may be like having a bad day or like kind of take that out on people. And it's like, we get it. We're an easy target. We're a metal band with the white guy and a bunch of Mexican dudes. Like, obviously shit sticks out, but at the same time, if you look for chaos, you'll definitely find some chaos,
Well, let me tell you something, man. If somebody ever picks on you because of your goofy looking haircut, as they were trying to say or whatever, tell them this. Muhammad from Necrophagia started out with short hair.
Yeah, see? Hey, and Kerry.
I give you guys props for what you guys are doing. I'm pumped to hear more.
Like you said, it's not about the look. It's about the skill, man.
How you want to play, bro. It's about playing music. That's the fun of it.
Dude.
Like, we're there to have fun and play. We like to play metal. So we're going to play fucking metal regardless.
And we're good at it.
Yeah.
What makes me laugh is when you meet somebody that doesn't even play a musical instrument and they're like, oh, you suck. You play? Yeah. No, well, you suck.
It's like, I get it. You're mad. Like, it's fine. But go on stage and do it or quit pitching. That's it. Like,
yeah. You're going to have
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You go up there, you do your thing, you have fun with it, and you go home and you're happy. You want to do it again next week, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a couple months down the road or however long it takes.
Well, it's the defining difference is like, here, one sec. Obviously, it's gonna cut off some sound.
It's so, brother.
But yeah, so it's one of those defining differences that you'll see in bands is that if you have the ability to take on playing originals and not fall back on the comforts of like what other people's music is gonna elicit,
Yeah, I totally dig that, man, because with my band, we'll do a couple of covers, and if we do good with those, we'll just come out with more originals eventually.
Deadass. And that's the point, man. You got to fill in the space sometime. If you start by doing that, go over to all originals, that's obviously the goal. But, a lot of bands get stuck between those two. And ultimately, the allure of getting a paid gig doing covers it's hard not to turn down in this kind of economy.
Yeah, some cover bands can do it very well. I'm not going to lie. But then there's some bands, well, hey, like I said, they just don't sound right. But that's okay. You know, everybody's got their own taste. Enjoy it while you still got it.
Dead ass.
Absolutely, make the best of it. And some people would probably say about me, Al Denton is way too passionate about death metal. Well, hey, you're too passionate about emo music.
Yeah. And it's
Oh,
better
well,
passionate about something than rather to be a fucking, stickler about anything,
yeah, that's true. I mean, some people like to tease me and shit. And I'm just like, hey, I can take it.
Yeah.
Just
As
like
long-
we were talking about before, my big giant five head.
Well, here's the thing, man. Everybody's got a thing. If you're passionate about it and you don't let life beat you down about that being your thing, then you get to have a really good, fun existence.
Yep.
That's exactly it.
Some people like to be like 65 years old and build model trains. Like,
Fuck yeah.
you know what? Like,
Do it.
don't give me shit. We won't give you any shit. And
No, model trains are fucking fire. If you want to do model trains, that shit is rad.
that's not the point.
Just fuck
you know?
with it. Hey,
Just
I fuck with Amtrak. All right.
you know, like
2718 any day.
right. Everyone has their kinks and
Slow
fetishes.
stacks
We're not
all day.
Yeah, we're not shamers, man. We're not king shamers right here, man. Hey, do your thing.
It
We're
ain't
not
a
gonna
kink, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah,
bro,
exactly.
okay?
We're not gonna hate or discriminate or disrespect, but don't interfere in our fucking time and we won't lash out either, So and death metal is one of those fucking subjects where it's like that's the core of it,
Yeah.
You get that unfiltered raw energy out and fuck what you think about it. Honestly. Like this is who we are and it's not a fucking bargaining chip, it's a statement. And there's a lot to be said in the here and the now, so that's what we're doing. We're just
mainly about model trains too.
Yeah,
primarily trains.
Josh wants to make a song about model trains.
No, first we got Sculinary. Secondly, Death. Well,
yeah, man.
You guys
Death
can
Clock.
write it down before you forget.
It's about having fun.
Yeah.
In the end, you gotta have fun with it too. We're not like serious, We're not like we're holier than thou.
No.
It's like, dude, we're on that same journey as everyone else, as everyone who wants to join a band. And you know what? People say, oh, death metal is saturated. Everyone's in a band. You know what? Who cares? If you want to be in a band, be in a band. Please be in a band.
I'll give you a good example. It's like my bandmate Brendan. He and I talk on the phone every single day. We make each other crack up so hard that we're in tears with laughter. And there's a few times where he's hanging up the phone and I'm hanging up the phone. I'm still laughing after I get off the phone with him. I'm just like, holy shit, I need to take a breather because I'm gasping for air sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I'm just like, that was a funny phone call. So shout out to my homie, Brendan, who's also in fetal involvement.
Fuck yeah,
Brendan, fetal involvement. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Fetal involvement.
That's fucking
Yeah, he's been on the podcast twice. He was a returning guest, and he's a really great dude.
Fuck yeah.
We'll check him out, man. We'll check him out, dude. Hell yeah. Shout out to involvement. Sounds brutal, man.
I love these names.
But yeah, dude, he's a real funny dude.
Fuck yeah. Oh God, with fetal embalmment, I bet he's got a song.
Dude, I bet you.
He's got really interesting song titles like Bloody Secretions from a Dead Whore, Severed Head Blowjob,
Dude, I love it.
With a Firearm, Extirpate the Pedophile, Hacked. Hacked is my all-time favorite besides Extirpate. Those songs right there, man. Holy shit.
Extra pay.
He's a one-man killing death metal grindcore slam machine.
Hell yeah, dude. We like that.
Yeah, he's fucking great, man. I love that dude. So, like I said, we're the best friends, so that's always nice.
Right on, dude. Shout out.
It should be about, man, good chemistry and keep going forward.
Fuck yeah.
That's basically how it is. And
yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy the company of ourselves and all these nerds that we've amassed.
These goobers, yeah.
And yeah, keep making fucking crazy music.
well, let me ask you guys this question. Do you have any questions for me personally?
So tell us about yourself, man. How long have you been a death metal fan or a metal fan in general?
I started out when I was 5. I heard Iron Maiden from a babysitter.
I told you. Hell yeah, dude.
That and Judas Priest and Pink Floyd, a little bit of the Doors and Beatles. I grew up on the Kingston Trio. What else? The Oak Ridge Boys, the Righteous Brothers, all that stuff. And it just exploded after that because when I got into school, I heard a band called Suffocation and Cannibal Corpse. I was like 14, 15. I also heard Mortification and bands like Tourniquet, all sorts of different bands, that were coming out. Creator, Immolation, Incantation, all that shit. I was like, holy crap, man. So I'm an encyclopedia of metal music.
Yep. You were there. You were there.
Yeah,
Pretty much
seriously.
near the beginning. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like early 90s for death metal.
That's sick,
it's
man.
like all the Tampa fucking place stuff.
A lot of respect, man. Because we grew up like learning about these fucking bands through like LimeWire or some shit, or just from a friend. It's like some kind of heavier, like we're looking for the heavier shit. Yeah, man. So
Yeah, mainly CDs you just get of like crazy shit.
burn
What the fuck
CDs
is
or
this?
downloaded fucking free Napster kind of shit,
Speaking of free shit, if you guys get a chance, check out the band called Splattered Cadaver.
Splattered Cadaver.
I'd like to throw that one out there because their first album, Merciless Butchery, was written in F sharp on a 6-string.
Nice.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fucking sick.
That's
All right,
awesome.
cool.
That's the only 2 words I can describe it as. It's fucking sick.
Splattered Cadaver is fucking brutal.
It's amazing.
Nice. That's dope.
We'll
Yeah,
check.
you guys would really dig it.
Oh yeah.
Check it out.
So,
Is that all the questions we got for you?
well, you guys can ask me anything else if you want. I mean, that's cool with me.
Questions for this guy?
No, I'm good right now.
I think 2 of us got unfortunately dip at the moment because
Yeah. Shut up.
yeah.
Well, how about this question? This is a question for you guys individually. What was your first metal show?
Oh, go for it, Dave.
First metal show.
I have to think about it. Go.
Oh, mine was Judas Priest and Whitesnake.
Oh, cool. I like Whitesnake.
Yeah.
I also like Judas Priest too, man.
Yeah, it was fucking cool. Fucking what's his name? Oh man, I forgot his name. Fucking straight poser right here.
Don't swing, man. No poser.
Oh, the guitar, the singer.
Oh, it's
Judas Priest.
Sebastian Bach.
No.
Oh, no.
Rob Halford.
Rob Halford came out on the fucking motorcycle, man.
Sick. Yeah.
To like
bro,
breaking the
that's
law,
fucking
dude.
sick. That's sick.
I was like 15, bro. I was like 15, and then I just remember him coming out and shit. Rob Halford. It was this shit. That was my first concert right there.
Yeah. I think
I'm gonna say Black Flag because it was kind of like spontaneous. It was just random. Like my friend was like, "I got an extra ticket to Black Flag. You want to go?" I was like, I'm down." So
I like punk rock.
yeah,
That
so yeah,
religion's my shit.
yeah, it was just him and his dad. His dad was like kind of like into Henry Rollins and whatnot, but yeah, they just offered me the ticket and I just went and we had a good time. It's pretty cool.
Right on. I love hearing about that.
Yeah.
For me,
to go.
for sure. For me, it was more of a thrash show. I saw Agent Steel with Testament.
That's dope.
Ooh, Agent Steel. I haven't heard that name in quite a while.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
That was
Oh,
my
shit.
Agent Steel's fucking badass,
straight up
dude.
thrash.
Agent of Steel.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
shout out Agent Steel because I love Agent Steel too, man. Favorite song from Skeptics Apocalypse. Favorite song from that album is "Leave for the Gods." Agent Steel.
Oh, man.
I think not I think. One of my first metal shows was at Judas Priest as well. I saw them with Queensryche.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was that was a long time ago. So
That was Jeff Tate still?
fuck, I
Because
honestly,
I know that their new singer's Taz Tori.
no, it was the original Rob Halford singing.
Oh, I'm talking about Queensryche, though.
Oh, Queensryche, I didn't. To be honest, man, I'd have to look it up. To be fair,
It's just dope.
but
Yeah.
I know Queensryche
Oh,
didn't have a clue and ass on either of the bands, and I thought it was rad.
That's awesome, dude. That's totally awesome.
Yeah, dude, it was a great time. One of the few times I saw a show with my dad, so that was nuts.
This might not be metal, but the first actual rock band that I saw live was back in 1994 in Buffalo, New York, known as Petra.
Nice.
Petra.
Yep. Old school classic rock sounding band.
Sick, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're cool guys. You know, they believe in their own thing, but hey, they got catchy tunes too.
Fucking why not, bro?
Yeah,
Music's
man.
good music, man.
Yep.
Easy listening and easy to sing along to too.
Hell yeah.
All right, you guys. I'm not sure how much time is left here, but I'm going to ask you a few more questions here real quick. You got a guitar? Do you have a guitar nearby you could show off real quick?
Let's get both of ours.
Why is it?
Wings with the chord. Apparently, he forgot his axe in the car.
That's okay. This is a segment called "Show Me Your Axe."
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
what I have here is most of my double pedals, my sticks, and my cymbals in here.
Yeah, none of that's an axe though.
Yeah, it's all right. But yeah, that's what I carry when I come to the studio.
Now that's a nice nifty pack you got there.
And it's a pretty good messenger bag.
Wow, look at that. Is that an Ibanez Chameleon?
The Cyphos, yeah, Chameleon Cyphos.
I love those guitars. Those things are beautiful.
See if I can.
How you doing?
So it's the flat Galaxy Sparkle. It's a solid piece, neck through. It's a shortstop bridge,
Yeah, that's beautiful, dude.
Giorgio pickups, and like the Wizard 2 neck, rosewood. And this is what I use for this for the EP and for live shows. This is my main workhorse right here.
Nice. What gauge strings are those?
So lowest gauge, because I like to shred. This is a 46, 38, 32, and these are more lighter. This is I think like a 16, 13, and a 9.
Yeah, I put mine up to 11.
Yeah, we tuned to D standards, so these are kind of like I don't know, the tension in the neck. You know, it's still it has a lot of give too. So the strings are light, but it has some pullback. You know, it's not like I'm right here using cheat codes and shit.
Yeah, we play in D standard and also in drop C.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, we're like a little note, a little behind the scenes note. We're trying to go. Well, I'm trying to go 7-string, just to have that A flat note. So hopefully in the next EP I'll have a 7-string. We'll have some new tunes. But this is the main workhorse right here. Ibanez Cyphos 2009.
Yeah,
Made in yeah, man.
yeah, that's beautiful. You took really good care of that. Keep it up, man.
Yeah, I try, man. I try. I got some mad tips right here.
Almost 100%.
That's a little bit of a battle wound right there. A little chip off your block.
You have to have battle wounds, man.
Other than that, though,
Hey, I'll tell you though, those
yeah,
things
you
happen to all of us,
I'd be at
man.
like 50%.
Yeah, but I bought it like that, so it's okay.
Oh, yeah, he bought it fucked up.
So he says,
Uh,
huh?
uh,
Yeah.
it's sparkly, though.
Yeah,
Who's got
dude.
sparkly
Oh,
here?
this is
Then
the-
Mark.
This
Here,
is
Mark.
the next guitar. What do we got?
This is mine right here. It's a Frankenstein Jackson Rosewood fretboard. I just got that recently.
That's the next one too.
Yeah, Seymour Duncan, Black Winters, new whammy bar installed, Floyd Rose. Yeah, this is basically just from parts I've been buying and slowly building this up.
Hey, sometimes you gotta customize it the way you need it to be.
Yeah, exactly. The fretboard's amazing now. It's super smooth.
Do you play thicker strings or do you play the same gauge as your?
Yeah, these are a little thicker. These are 50 to 11s.
Yeah.
That's what I play.
A little thicker, a little more,
Crazy, dude.
little more crunchy, you know. But when you sweep, you know, and you got a solo, it's there. The strings are a lot thinner there at the end. But
Yep.
the rhythm is, you know, so that's taken care of with the thicker strings.
They definitely
And,
get that burn in the wrists, don't they?
No, dude, like I've been playing for years, so
You don't have to worry about that.
yeah, I fucking love this instrument, man. So yeah, this is my kind of.
Wait till you're older, bro.
Fuck yeah,
That's cool though. Those are nice guitars you guys got.
fuck yeah, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for showing them.
Yeah.
Oh, bass. Yeah, here. 1 second. I can show you the bass.
All right, that sounds good.
So our drummer actually has to leave right now, so he's gonna say bye to you guys.
That's cool.
All right, guys. I'll see you. Keep rocking.
Yeah, thanks for joining the podcast tonight. We appreciate you guys.
You're good.
We'll see you guys.
But yeah, I'll see you, bud. Stay in touch, right?
Good. Absolutely. Before we go, we got a bass coming up. Bass cover.
One more instrument, yeah. So
Then,
here.
then I got one last question for you guys after this.
Yeah. So basically use Spectre Legend series
It's awesome.
with upgraded Bartolini pickups. The onboard, Tone Pump Junior, volume, treble. And then I played the thicker gauge strings in DD drops. So I have 135 on the top all the way down. And then that's about it.
That's killer.
Yeah, nothing too crazy, just a bolt on.
Yeah, I like Spectre basses. They make some good stuff.
Yeah, I fell in love with this one when I ended up finding him at a Guitar Center randomly enough on sale. So
Yeah, it's got a nice finish to it. What color would you consider that? Like maroon or maybe a deep purple?
I guess it's technically, they said it's a cherry red finish, but it looks good. One
Yeah,
sec.
I can dig it.
I know. One sec.
Absolutely.
Huh?
I said I can totally dig that.
Right?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's a clean tone. I kind of taken from the Alex Webster side of things. You get a really nice crunchy Spectre tone from it.
Right on, dude.
June 4th.
Well, I got one last question for all of you guys, real quick.
Okay, we'll see who I can gain back because about half of them are okay. I think we're about basically everybody's completely dipping out, man. Can we get here? I'll try to answer the one last question. Hit me with it.
All right. You have any final words for Underground Noise web scene?
Any more words for Underground Web Scene?
Hey, Underground Web Scene, follow them on every platform right now, you guys. And we're Kumsumption from LA. And hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Underground Web Scene.
Yeah.
It was good to have you guys.
Metal. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, you got it, man. Stay brutal.
You know, man.
Thank you, brother.
Stay up.
Shout out Nightmare Crib, you guys.
See you, dude.
And also, remember what I said about the hairdo.
That's April though.
No one's gonna fuck with you now because Muhammad had the same haircut.
Oh yeah, fuck them. Either way.
Haters are gonna hate. Potatoes gonna potate.
Exactly. See you, dude. Thank you, good.
You're welcome, guys.